we can all be incriminated now.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to the Guild of Icons. It's live. It's Nordmark time. It's not live. Stop talking. Stop. Shut up. Not you lot. The people chatting right now in the live chat. They're not here and they're disappointed. This is going to be a very unhinged one by the sound of this intro. Yeah. We're off to the land of rot. It's going to be great. Bring a towel.
We're rot to see the rotted rot.
Oh, that's terrible. I love it. So, first of all, there has been a little bit of downtime. Some people have skipped some downtime, but some people have done them. So we'll go from left to right on my screen and go over what downtime. Sal, did you do any downtime?
No.
Great. Taddle, what did you get up to?
So, basically, as part of my criminal background, I have a criminal contact. So I basically just bribed them with a one of the valuable gems I got on the last adventure, and gave them 50 gold for expenses, and just asked them to ask around to see if they can find a safe route to the sort of isolated area where there's dinosaurs, which an enterprising druid may wish to wild shape into.
What did you find out?
I learnt. Let me just double check the
put you on
what you
spot
gave me.
there like a dick.
Yep. There's a sort of maybe a safe-ish route through some around the eastern hills through a forest. I'll need some antidotes because there are venomous creatures on the way. Although I don't know, I imagine druids get spells for dealing with poison at some point, so that might also be a possibility. And there's at least one town along the way I can safely rest, called Chafford.
That sounds
good.
good.
Southeast of Bleakwash.
Mm-hmm. Over to Vanston Damrel. I love, what a great name.
It's so good, right?
Yeah,
I did a religious service, which went amazingly because I rocket that shit, and I also blessed some holy water, which wasn't really a downtime action. It's just some stuff I did in downtime.
Yeah. And since it literally takes 1 hour to do, I was fine with just we'll just get it out of the way with. Yep, excellent. And last and certainly not least, I almost said imp. It is shit. Remind me the name. Snapdragon. Amnesty Snapdragon. There it is.
That's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was just copying it. I did not get the read fast enough. Amity, the first thing that Amity did was because they've been slacking a little bit on the religious service, so they got that underway. Now have one divine favor just sat in the background waiting, and also tried ask around for rumors, stories of things that have happened regarding this Lord of Rotten Ruin. What's this cult everyone's talking about? And got a little bit manic with the information. Everything's got a little bit muddled. I'm reasonably sure this Lord is actually Sal.
Wow.
It fits. Yeah. That does add up.
Yeah, he's made everyone forget and curse the town because Old Man Josie the farmer, the farmer, had figured it out and told everyone, but we were made to forget because Sal had to kill him, and then, so it's a whole thing. I've connected the dots.
in fairness, what's it called? Modify memory? Yes, it is a wizard spell.
It could happen. It's possible. It all lines up. Sal's behind the whole thing.
Twist.
Excellent. Well, you found shittle. But that's just the way the dice go. But nonetheless, you've been thinking about this Lord of Rotten Ruin, and you've been thinking, really should get down there and see what that is. It doesn't sound great. Does it? And as luck would have it, there's actually a couple of other people in Airedale who are interested in this Lord of Rotten Ruin as well. The rumors have been going around. Like, you're not the only ones who've heard these rumors. Other people have been listening as well. Other farmers. Farmer Josie's been talking a lot, and you actually, as you're starting to prep to leave, you find there's a couple of people who come up to you and say, hey, can we come with? And in this case, it literally is a couple. It is 2 young men, and they're farmers. You know them. They're from Airedale. Their names are, and I've not written down any names. Their names are Frederick and Cass. There we go. They're both farmers. And yeah, they come up to you and just say, hey, can we come with you? We've heard this Lord can bless crops, and it's not been a good year. Well, last year. I mean, it's the middle of winter, but we want to get that blessing down hard.
Can I ask you where you heard that in particular?
Oh, it was Farmer Josie.
Ah, Farmer Josie, cool.
Why don't you come to the druids with this sort of thing?
Well, I don't know if you've met most of the druids, but they're quite scary. And I'm sure this will be fine.
You think I'm scary?
I don't know how to answer that.
You're a
and not get turned
badass.
into a creature.
You kind of
can't
hang
do
around
that.
with the cool kids, so yeah, I can understand why they'd be intimidated by you.
Did it not strike you as a little unusual, perhaps, that the Lord of Rot would be the one to bless crops?
Well, I think from what Farmer Joseph was saying, he keeps the rot at bay.
So he controls the rot. I see, yes.
Anyway, we thought
Yes.
we'd take a nice little offering. We've got some beads, and they hold up 2 like bracelets of beads. And we thought, it's worth a go. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Well,
You could rot and fall into ruin.
Yeah, but not with you lot around, right?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Safe. It'll be. Amity is side-eyeing them a little bit. Are they actually interested in trying to improve their yield through whatever means necessary, or are they looking for some other, like maybe to make some kind of profit off the cult?
Roll
That'd be
me
quite frowning at.
insight, please.
Oh, I didn't get my dice ready.
That's right. the editor
Natural
can cut this in.
1 for a total of 6.
Okay, so what I'm going to do here, just so you don't know what the right answer is, I'm actually just going to roll a d20, and if it's above 10, I'll give you the right answer, and if it's below 10, I'll give you the wrong answer.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure they're just here for a good crop.
Okay. I trust them. They seem. I've usually got a decent eye for this, so.
Did you say that their source was a farmer Josie?
Yeah, Farmer Josie.
Okay.
Everyone knows Farmer Josie.
Yeah, old man Josie,
Yeah.
the farmer.
Would Tassel know what the Frederick and second one's name, whatever the
Cass.
second one's name, Cass.
Oh, I'm glad someone
Frederick.
remembered. I'd already forgotten.
It's in my notes.
Yeah,
thought it was
would
cast.
Tassel sort of know what sort of like how just generally how Frederick and Kath are to travel with? Like, can they pull their own weight? Would they be dead weight? Would they turn evil?
This
Kinda
sounds
sort
like
of
insight
kinky,
as
that sort of
well.
thing.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
this sounds like an insight of sort of what they're going to be like personally.
Okay. Wisdom, insight's wisdom, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Should be fine. Tassel is wise. That's a 9.
You're pretty sure they've never left Airedale, so they might not be very useful in a wilderness situation.
Do they have any kind of equipment with them? If we're basically ready to go, then we've got all our stuff with them. Are they also?
They have hose.
Do you have any rations?
They have brought like a pouch that's full of like dried meat and nuts and stuff like that. So they have enough rations for the journey, they assume. They're assuming a journey of like 3 or 4 days at most. They've got 3 or 4 days worth of rations.
And we, I presume, know that we're traveling like 40 miles one way and then 40 miles back. So we know how much we need.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I'm pretty good at finding food and stuff anyway, so I can keep these two covered if need be. Is everybody happy for them to come along?
Frederick rushes for you before you finish asking that question. Rushes forward and shakes your hand. It's like, oh, thank you so much. The crop's been so bad.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I've been. Oh yeah, actually, while we're asking, does Tassel know anything about the crop situation herself, being a druid and all?
It's just been cold. That's it. It's nothing.
Okay.
There's not been anything. And this is what you know as a druid. It's just not been a great year for it. You know, sometimes you get bad weather conditions and that sort of thing. But there's nothing untoward going on. It's in a way to you. This is just natural. It's just the ebbing and flowing of natural fertility.
Just a cycle of the season.
Before you get too excited to join us, I will have to warn you that I carry a curse with me. We will be attacked by ghosts on our way. Is this something you can
you still haven't
handle?
Ghosts?
Look, it says the ghost only attacks the elf. Sally's the only one really in danger, and the rest
As far
of
as
us
we
will
know.
help out with that. So it'll be fine. Just stay out of the way for the fighting.
Okay. Can do.
Yeah.
They start
What's this about ghost? Because Tassel hasn't actually seen this happen yet.
Oh yeah. I think what was it, Sally? You said you read a bad book, and now a ghost wants to kill you. Like I don't.
Seems like
I don't.
yes.
Magic's weird. No wonder I'm.
I don't mean to blame you, but it might have been one of the books you sourced.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could have laughed.
I don't actually remember which one it was.
As we say in the trade, let the bar beware.
I'm trying to remember what happened
Ooh.
when it manifested last time, though it was hard to recall, given the fighting. But it did say something or other to you, did it not?
Called me a demon.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's quite concerning.
This time I will wake all of you up before dawn, so we will all be ready for the attack. With what Van Stone told us previously, defeating it once should keep it away for a few days. So it should be fine.
Nick, has
After
that been
the first dawn.
Presumably it has, right?
Pretty much, yeah, because Sal then went on another quest. So it is next dawn. The Spectre is going to be turning up.
Good to know.
In the meantime, Sal has just spent every dawn at the temple and been like, don't enter here.
While I'm on the subject of the Spectre, because it's particularly important for the Spectre, but I've changed the rules for waking people up. I'm going with an addition to the rules they made in Xanathar's, which is basically you can wake people up by shouting. It's fine. You don't have to individually wake people up. It's only if you want to like wake people up stealthily do you have to use your action to shake them awake. You can just shout. They'll all wake up. They will be surprised, so they'll lose their first go, but you can just wake them all up at the start. Because it just seemed a bit unsatisfying having to wait before everyone could join the fight for ages and ages.
Yeah.
That will save some time. That's good.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, but Sally is still going to wake everyone up before dawn this time, just to make sure that no one is surprised.
That makes sense.
And we have a drop on the ghost.
That's a good idea. Okay, so you have a journey to make. You have the map ahead of you. What's the route?
We headed to the Rex Vineyard first, just because that's a bit quicker than crossing the river another way.
I would agree with that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you can just do that automatically. You can move the token for that. There's no encounter in places that have roads to them. or roads from Airedale at least. You might find roads later on that are dangerous, but those are the idea behind the roads is they're being policed. They're reasonably, smooth traveling along. I'm just gonna get the travel speed thing up. So yeah. And what pace are you going at?
Normal, I guess. Or slow.
Normal for
slow.
day one.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I think normal for day one is a
that
good
makes
idea
sense.
still.
Yeah.
Because then we can hit the hills.
Yeah, we can get a bit stealthier.
We were planning on going slow pace later on, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. The first one that costs you 2 tokens. You've got 9 in total for today at a normal pace. You've got 7 left. Where to next?
Southwest, I think.
Yeah. Follow the river.
Okay, so that's going to cost you a further 3 tokens, giving you 4 left. There you go. I can maths. And let me see what happens as you enter here.
Are we moving stealthily at this point, or are we leaving it until the next hex?
I think we're traveling today at normal pace.
Okay.
You also forgot to order us before we start traveling.
Oh yeah. Let's get ranks. Who's front and who's back? Who's in the middle? And what are you up to? Oh, you can tell I'm tired today.
I'm going to say Tattles keep probably at the front, keeping an eye out.
I think I should also go at the front.
In that case, Amity will take up the rear.
Okay.
And Sal will also be in the rear because I currently have no cartographer's tools for mapping.
Okay.
And Fireball will be looking behind Sal while Sal will be looking forward.
Okay. If you're at the rear, you can only really see threats that are at the sort of rear side of things. The people in the front will handle the perception checks for that. Let me just. Okay, so you're coming down a small valley. You're sort of going across it because the valley goes down towards the river that you're sort of going tangential to. And as you go down, you hear, and this is going to be probably the people at the front hear this first. You hear, which is, it kind of sounded like a cow, but higher pitched and distressed. And you can see these little brown smudges that look like cows further along on the next ridge, basically. And they're making that noise again.
Can I see what, Tattles a druid, would she sort of recognise what they're braying about? Sort of like if it's a distress call or a...
Roll me animal handling. Yeah, I think that's something you can use for that. That sounds great.
Okay, +5 because it's wisdom based. That's an 11.
An 11. They don't sound happy.
Yeah, I'm not rolling well today.
No, just save it for the combat. It's fine.
Yeah, switching dice.
Do we want to see what they're worried about?
I think we should.
Might be a wounded animal or something.
If we look after Petrichor stock, they'll look after us.
Word.
Frederick goes, I know something about cows as well. Maybe I can help.
Oh,
Great.
let us make sure it's safe first, and then if it's an animal that could do with being helped, then we'll call you along.
Oh, so you're leaving us alone?
Not all the way alone. Somebody will stay. One of us will stay behind. Who should that be really? If you lot are going to check out the thing, I can stay behind with these guys.
Very good.
Oh,
Yep.
Thank you. That makes us feel better, especially with what gestures vaguely at Sal what the wizard was saying about ghosts. Okay, so the 3 of you head over, down a little bit, and then up the ridge towards the cows. Now,
I will take the 2 to follow along, maybe 60 feet behind.
60 feet behind. Okay.
Can we approach stealthily just in case there's a predator about?
Yeah, Totally. Roll me some stealth.
See if this dice is behaving itself instead. That's another 11.
Another 11. Okay, well, let me just roll a perception check. So yeah, you're approaching stealthily, keeping low, trying to prevent your silhouette being seen against the horizon, and trying to keep your smell downwind. And the cows don't seem to notice you. They're really distressed by something else. They're really distracted by something else. And as you come up over the hill, you can see what it is. There's a goblin there with a spear, and it's just one, and jabbing towards the cows in general. Not like seeming with intent to kill, but just kind of annoying them. And they're really distressed by this.
Hey, can I just look around just in case there's not other goblins hidden? 'Cause
Make
they
me a
tend to do
perception check.
that. Okay, perception. Don't fail me now. You're on your last chance, dice.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
10.
You're going to jail.
There's nothing out there. It's this one seems to be, I don't know, decide this is good sport or something.
Okay, in that case, Tassel's just going to crouch down, grab some rocks from the grass and mutter something. This is her casting magic stone just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to use her thaumaturgy to just yell, "Oi, you! What do you think you're doing?"
The goblin stops for a second and goes, "Being a distraction." And we are going straight over to a map, please. Let me find one that works for this. I've got loads of Ort maps now that I can use. So let's find. I need just some nice plains. I literally have no plains. Fine.
Just throw down a cross texture. It's fine.
Honestly, that would probably do for this. Let's do a new one and just throw down a grass texture. Right.
There's a meadow.
Yeah. So, Imp, you are going to be 60 feet away from everyone else.
Well, Imp is not here.
Oh, sorry, Amity. It's because I'm looking at goddamn Imp token. Yeah.
I have changed the name on it at least.
And right, this now.
Did someone?
I will put down.
Why can't they change my name anymore?
Cleric token for Vanston. I don't know.
Yes.
There we go. You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, you're actually over here. So I'm going to move everyone further up. There we go. And let me put down a couple of commoners as well. Or humanoids, more accurately.
Oh dear.
This is like from Imp Vision. We just see them as purses.
Yeah. So this is Frederick, and the other one's
Cass.
named Cass.
Yep, I remember that.
I think that's the third name so far.
Yep. And this is
You spelt with a K. I spelt with a C. Let me just change that.
Gobbos. Right, so yeah, the Gobbos stood there and going, I'm being a distraction. Meanwhile, 2 more Gobbos, and it's not a giant, but is a goblin boss, has come up behind Amity, Frederick, and Cass. And they've managed they've managed to get quite close on you.
Through my perception too.
Yeah.
Impressive.
What's your passive? Just to double check. I can put them further away if
17.
Yeah, no. Sorry, they have expertise in stealth there. They're evil first level characters, basically. Yeah, so roll initiative, everyone.
Yes.
I'll add everyone to the initiative.
Okay, third D20. Let's see how this goes.
I literally just had my D20. Where's it gone?
Yes. Guess what I rolled?
An 8.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice.
I've put one
Well,
to
I'm sorry to say, but you're not the only one.
Well, I have a natural 1.
Okay.
Is the tracker on the thing? Because I can just.
Yeah. Top left, you can start updating your initiative tracker scores.
Where am I? I've gone blind.
Okay. Are we all ready to go?
Wait, did you actually get the 1?
Yep.
Yep, I actually got a 1.
Nice.
I'm just going to loop around the initiative tracker. Okay. All right. It is Tattle up first. Tattle, Jesus, you beasted that initiative.
I mean, we got
Hey.
2 natural 20s here. Plus 3
You
more
were
than
saving it for the combat. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what's my opening salvo here? I mean, that goblin there's just irritated me.
It is irritating.
Yeah. I think it's very well in character for Tassel. On the other hand, it's not, unlike Grounded, she's not impulsive and foolish, so maybe she should prioritize. Nope, she'll know not to turn her back on someone she's just threatened, so yep, I'm gonna go Magic Stone for that gobbo.
Okay. Can't believe I'm having to look up the stat block for a cow.
I'm not throwing them at the cow.
No, but they're in the combat.
Okay.
Okay, Magic Stone on Goblin 1.
And that's a natural 1.
That one just sails straight past and the Goblin ducks and goes, for Rocco! Anything
Yes,
else?
that was a rock.
If not, over to Sal.
let me just. Yeah, okay. I will start moving towards the bigger group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then throw a firebolt at number 1
Okay.
as I move away. But one of the dice fell off. That is with disadvantage, so I think a dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 with disadvantage is great. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, 20. And that is going to be firebolt is a d10. 1 point of fire damage.
Who was that again? Sorry, again?
Against 1. 1 got hit by 1.
You moved away from 1?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah. No, that makes sense. You're a wizard. You're not going to get closer.
I mean, I am a melee fighter, but I'm going towards the bigger group.
I see. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, sure. Okay.
And Fireball is going to use the help action on Sal.
Yeah, classic. Okay. Right. Next on the list, it is Gobbo number 1. So Gobbo number 1 is looking back at Tattle and Sal, who has just thrown something. And has a short bow as well. Yeah. By the way, just so you're aware, Andres, the help action is going to help you on an ability check. It's not going to help you on an attack roll unless the creature getting attacked is within 5 feet of Fireball.
Oh yeah, but I've been mostly using it for melee attacks. Offense.
Well, no, that's fair. But it's
Good to keep in mind.
spell attacks or attack rolls as well, like Firebolt would be. Right. Yeah, it's gonna try and shoot Sal. I think Sal's the only one who's done any damage. So yeah, short bow against Sal. It might not work. We'll see what happens. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits. Yeah.
And it is going to do 5 points of piercing damage. Let's go thunk. Flies over, it strikes you in the shoulder. Oof. Nasty. It's actually going to just stay where it is. It's quite happy where it is at the moment. We go over to Gobbo 3. Gobbo 3 is going to run up and grab Cass. So it's going to be a grapple contested. Goblin wins by 1. Both incredibly low rolls. And then going to use movement to drag them away again. So that was 5, 10, 20, 30. And that's the action. Cass is like, help, help. Over to Amity.
Okay. Problem. Straight out to Cass. Hold your horses. You're gonna be fine. And then
Does Amity get an attack of opportunity against the gobbo?
No, only against Cass.
Okay.
Actually, not even against Cass because it was forced movement. But yeah, no.
So, what was I checking? Okay, I'm going to have my longbow out, and I'm going to take a shot because I can see that Sally's taking care of one of the goblins, and I believe in Sally, so I'm going to take care of the boss. And I'm going to shoot it with the bow and cast Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action first.
Okay, so you start casting the magic, and then you draw back your bow, and as you do that, it goes no. Swaps places with number 2. You're aiming at number 2 now.
Okay. Wait,
that is a specific reaction that goblin bosses have. They can just go no.
Oh, number 1. Number 1. Okay. That's
number one is way up top.
Yeah, because you're aiming at the boss. The boss goes, no, not me. Goblin 2, you're aiming at.
No, I can't see those numbers because they're like tiny font.
Fair.
Okay, I rolled a. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I'm used to Imp's sheet and I don't know these attack rolls off the top of my head. 11.
11 versus a goblin. Is that going to hit? No, it's not going to work, I'm afraid. So the arrow goes over and it lifts a shield and just goes no. It catches it on the shield. The shield gets weirdly covered in like vines, but that's it.
For my movement, then I'm going to move down in front of Frederick, and I'm going to turn to Frederick and tell him, "Do yourself a favor, and run."
Got it. I'll run. Okay.
Not out of sight though.
I'll run. Straight back to Airedale.
Like
Straight back to Airedale. Number 2's running up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and is going to draw its scimitar. And it's going for you, Amity, I think.
Excellent.
Ooh, that's not a good one. That is not a good one. That's a 12 to hit.
That misses.
No, yes, just slices at you, but you just jump back. Over to the goblin boss. And the goblin boss is going to try it using the scimitar and goes chump like that with 2 slashes.
Because Frederick's still there and in melee range, is that now like a melee so they don't get
melee?
They
don't get advantage. Yeah. Okay. So the first attack, that is a 20 to hit, unnatural.
Ow.
And the second one is at disadvantage because that's how they work. That's not hitting. I rolled a 3. So the first one hits though. So you are going to take. Here you go. 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay. We good.
Yeah, I'm at this level 2 as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. As a bonus action, the boss disengages and moves its last 10 feet like that. Okay. It's Cass's go. Cass is grappled. Cass is going to try and break the grapple. Contested check. Cass has actually broken free.
Hey, Cass, hit it with your hoe.
Hit it with a hoe? Okay, I can do that. No. No, that's a natural 11 to hit. Tries though, and the goblin's like. You can tell I've been playing Nilbogs lately. Over to the cows. The cows are just distressed in general. One of them is going to try and charge, but the others are too scared, I think. crikey, it'll kill it if it succeeds. Natural 1. Okay. No luck there. Over to Frederick. Frederick's booking it.
I'm gonna because the thing moved up to be next to Frederick. I want to sort of hand out like, don't run. Just stick your hoe in between like the goblin and you. Try to be a distraction.
Don't run. Which is it? But okay.
Don't run.
Frederick's going to take the dodge action.
Good.
The other cat's still frightened. We go to Vanston.
Hello. I'm going to move to like here. Can you do that?
Yep.
Cool. I think I'm going to try and Sacred Flame the boss.
Okay. Yeah.
Which means he has a dex save against my spell DC of 14.
Well, that's a 5.
Cool. He will then be taking 1 point of radiant.
Ooh, that's rough. Okay.
Not having your spellcasting modifier to damage feels so weird.
So yeah, the Sacred Flame goes, ah. And for a moment, the boss looks just positively angelic. Winces in the light though, takes a bit of pain from this goodly fire, and is now looking at you. For you are the first person to have damaged the boss.
Sacred Singe. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, we go to Tattle.
Okay, so remind me, I think I still actually have the boon from the Dryads. It gives me a free casting of Speak with Animals, is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to burn
Don't think
that
you've
instead
used
of using one of my spell. Yep,
Okay.
I'm going to burn that instead of using my spell slot. So I don't know what that would actually look like. I guess, did I get a token or something? I crush or...
You probably got a petal that you just shred, and shredding the petal releases the magic. It's a petal specifically from the Dryad's home tree.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
So it is a piece of her soul.
Ooh. Okay, so I look at each of the cows and say, look, they're petrichor. You're going to take this creature's nonsense.
And they're like, "Ah!"
Every time he jumps up and down, he's not defending himself. Just step on him. I know you can do it.
All right, make me a persuasion check, please.
I forget how charismatic is Tattle.
We're about to find out it's very low.
Oh, not too bad actually.
Oh, okay, oh, no, fair enough then.
Yeah, +2.
Oh, +2's good. Yeah.
Oh, got my dice.
Yeah, more charismatic than the Warlock.
That is 15.
15. Okay, so they're starting to grumble and you're like, yeah, she's right. We better go. Right, that's your go though.
Yep.
And we go to Sal.
As an action, I'm just going to go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I took an away.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right between boss and the rest of the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where Sal is going to stay for the moment. Fireball is going to help.
Yep, so Fireball's taking the help action at this point, and now because Fireball's within 5 feet of the boss, can distract the boss. How do you reckon Fireball's doing the distractions, like flybys around the head or something like that?
Yeah, just going at the head.
Yeah, just going for it. Yeah, no, that sounds great. Okay, well, it's Goblin 1 who's up here, and the cows are turning. I'm just going to quickly do a very quick knowledge check to see if it notices. Yeah, it's noticed the cows are turning. It's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's going to get up into melee range with Tattle. I'm just going to move you onto a square for a sec. And is going to try and get you with the scimitar. Ooh, this is not a good chance to hit, actually. Well, especially not when I roll a 4. Yeah. So it's kind of skittish and kind of got. It's kind of focusing both on the cows, which are now look like they're about to stampede, and also you, and just can't hit you.
Yeah, Tassel just tilts her head and smirks.
Yes. Over to Goblin 3, who is gonna try and grab Cass again, I think, because and sort of is muttering like, "Must bring back tribute for King Rocco." Oh, okay, that's a natural 20. Yeah. So Cass is grabbed. So 10, 20, 30. They don't get a bonus action dash like rogues do. So that's just what that one's doing. Over to Amity.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to use my movement to walk around this goblin. If I'm opposite it, I get advantage because of Frederick.
Yep, that's quite right.
Excellent. Then I'm going to try and hit Goblin 2 with a short sword.
Okay.
My spell is still active because I didn't land a hit. Ensnaring Strike says, I do believe, let me just double check.
Worried
The
about
next
the size
time
of
you
the ruler I've just seen appear.
the next time you hit a creature with an attack before this spell ends, and it's got a 1 minute thing on it, concentration.
Okay. You haven't taken damage or anything in between?
I have actually, so that's a concentration roll. But it was less than 10, so the DC is 10.
It'd be less. It's DC 10 for less than 20 actually, because it's half damage or 10 minimum. Yeah. So it's going to be 10.
DC is 10. And I rolled a 11 plus my con, so
But you're fine. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so attack roll. Bibbidi bobbidi. For short swords, +4 for me, which is a 21.
That'll hit. That'll definitely hit.
Just about. Okay, damage is a 1d6 plus 2. And I have 8 damage.
8
Nice.
damage. That is a dead goblin. Very nicely done.
Okay, well, there goes my snaring
There
strike.
goes the snaring strike, but there's no better way to stop someone moving than to kill them. And the goblin hits the dirt. Just gone straight down.
Hey, Sal, you good over there on your own for a second?
Us.
All right then. I'm using the rest of my movement to chase after Goblin 2.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so you're
I
down there. All right.
Yep.
It is the goblin boss's go, who's right in front of Sal, and Fireball is going to split the attacks. One scimitar against Fireball, one against Sal.
Rude.
The Fireball's literally clawing his face. So first one I'm going to do against Fireball, because that's strategically better, and goblins are strategic. Hang on a sec, let me get the goblin boss's stats. That is a 19 to hit the first one.
Yeah, that hits.
So that is going to do... Ooh, max damage, 8 points of slashing.
Yep, Fireball is gone.
Oh shit, how much HP has Fireball got?
5.
Oh fuck!
It's a cat.
All right, fair enough. I should have realized that in hindsight, but damn. Okay, Fireball's gone. Second strike against Sal, which is a disadvantage. Their second strike is always at disadvantage. Doesn't matter though. I've rolled 2 very high numbers. That is 14 plus 4. That's 18 to hit.
I'm gonna go shield because I can't take too many more hits here.
Yeah. Okay. So that raises your AC to something. Well, it's gonna be higher than
1.
Yeah. You bring up the. How does Sal's shield look again? I remember what Imp's looks like, but I can't remember what Sal's is. It's paper, isn't it? It's like
It's
a fan
paper.
of
It's a
paper
lot-
that comes up and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spell book once again vomits.
It's like. Yeah, and it just completely throws off the boss's strike. The boss is going to disengage as a bonus action and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Over to there. Okay, over to Cass. Cass is grappled. Gonna try and break it again. Not happening this time. The cows are going to strike. This could be dangerous. This could be dangerous for Tattle. They're getting ready to stampede.
Yeah. Of course, it's dangerous for her. She cried beef.
Yeah, you've started beef. Yet another bisected brioche character killed by cows. 5.
I mean, beef is that. I mean, beef is actual thieves can't fur to snitch or.
Ooh, I don't think it can reach. No, it can't. So it's going to just spend its movement approaching. This is as close as it can get. It literally can't. It's actually going to go a bit further away so it can charge. But yeah, it can't get close enough. Can't get close enough at the moment.
That's all gives a reassuring nod.
And okay, that was the wrong cow, but it doesn't matter. They're all going relatively near each other. So, Frederick is free. Frederick is a free elf. Frederick has been told to run away, so Frederick is booking it. Yeah, about 60 feet up this way. Over to Cow Free. Cow Free can charge 15, 20, 25. Yeah. So can I get a dexterity saving throw from Tattle, please?
Okay.
As this cow comes charging through and is going like that to strike the goblin.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that proficiency bonus from being a rogue. Oh, that's an 8.
That's an 8. Oh, you're going to receive this attack as well then. Okay. Oh, let's hope it misses. Let's hope it misses. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits me.
Okay, that's going to hit the goblin as well. All right, it does. I need more d6s.
Oh no.
It's got sneak attack. No. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Tassel was speaking to it in thieves can't.
That's a low roll, actually. That's not too bad. 9 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
The average of that would have been 14. So yeah, you're okay. You're knocked backwards though, to there, so that you're not inside the cow space. You're not prone or anything. That's fine.
Say
and
9.
Then, 9 points. And then cow 2, which should have gone earlier, is going to move around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 with a dash. There we go. So it's like sprints around you. Over to Vanston.
Oh, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere a bit. How far can I dash if I wanted to dash?
If you dash at 60 feet, which is 12 squares.
Right, okay. Okay.
So you can get to next to Sal without a dash.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to go next to Sal and try and blast again. Because I can't get into melee with anything, really. So I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to attempt to blast the boss again.
All right, sounds good.
Taking another dex save against 14.
Atrocious again. I can't roll any saves tonight. Yeah.
1 again.
Oh my god. That's terrible luck. Yeah, again, just looking really nice for a second, but wincing in that pain. Like, Rocco, shield me. Yeah. It's another point. It's still, that's all the damage that's been done to the goblin boss so far. So, you know, could be worse. Tattle, over to you.
So Tassel looks at Cow 3 and Cow 2 and says, you know what? If you could just deal with this clown, I'm going to go help my friend.
Okay.
And gives Cow 3 a reassuring pat. Good hit.
The cow goes, thank you.
And she sort of moves 5, 10, 15, 20,
Sure.
25, 30.
Goblin
and
Scimitar
I'm gonna
comes
take an
down.
attack. Yep.
Ooh, that is a... Might not be... Oh, 17 to hit again, so we know that hits.
Yep.
3 points of slashing damage. I rolled a 1.
Okay. I can soak that, but I'm in trouble here. Still, I'm sure those cows will stop me getting stabbed in the back.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
You can always trust cows.
Wait, how much damage did I do to you? 9 points. That should totally have killed the goblin. I don't know. You've not taken that attack of opportunity. I just completely forgot to deal any damage to it.
Yeah,
You were just like, yeah, dealing damage to that book.
That's my
yeah,
bad.
I thought that was a I thought that was a unusually hardy goblin.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You don't take that. You don't take that. That was what, 3 points of slashing. You don't take that.
Okay. Okay, so Tassel just says, "Okay, I'm going to help my friend. You're welcome to help if you like, but you've done more than enough."
I think we'll just eat the cud. I'm going to remove them
that's
from
fair.
the initiative.
Yep. So Tassel was just 5, 10, 15. Yep. So obviously she's clutching her side a bit, but trying not to show it. And can I nail them with a rock from here? Yes, I can.
Oh, just nice.
Yep. So I'm throwing a rock at the boss.
Yep.
Let's see if I can strike him right in the dignity.
He's facing
that's
away from
21
us,
to
probably
hit.
not. 21 hits, yeah. Straight over. Soaring just past Vanston's ear as well, like in that trajectory.
Okay, that's 1d6 plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay, so minimum damage, so that's 6 points of damage. And his head just gets a large clump of turf appearing on it as soon as it strikes.
Nice. Okay. He's not bloodied yet. But he certainly takes that damage and he's like, ow! After Tattle, it is Sal.
Okay, Sal is going to run in behind the boss and take a stab in the sunlight.
That sounds good.
No, it doesn't. That's a 9 to hit.
Is that with disadvantage?
Yeah, of course.
Ah.
I said I'm taking a stab in sunlight.
Yeah. 9 does not hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
We need to get you the spell darkness. Over to Goblin Free. Goblin Free is going to attempt. Ooh, now protecting the boss is most important, I think. So Goblin Free is going to try and stab Amity. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
I must be pretty close to your AC each time with that as well.
14.
Oh yeah. So that's 5 points of slashing damage. I'm like, I'm gonna kill one for Rocco.
Not in your dreams, bud.
Over to you to riposte. Oh, actually, it's going to bonus action disengage and move next to the boss. So it's just the other side of you.
And it's still grappling cast.
Yeah.
How rude. It's an action to go through a space to try and, if I was to try and stay next to the boss as well. Hold on. 5, 10. No, because I can go diagonal. 15. Can I move through Sal's space without incurring any sort of penalty, aside from the difficult terrain?
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can walk up into Sal's space and then out of Sal's space.
Yeah. You use your full movement to do that. Like, let's go. Excuse me.
Absolutely
And
fine.
meanwhile, there's an entire mile of open field behind Sal, but you've just got, excuse me.
But that direction incurs an attack of opportunity. This direction, no attack of opportunity, and I stab a goblin in the face.
This is nonsense, but it is legal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Roll that attack.
Worth it because I rolled a 17 again.
Hey,
21. Yeah. D6. For a total of 7 piercing damage.
7 piercing damage is exactly what you needed to kill it. So it falls to the ground. It was so happy just moments ago, and then you struck it down. It was like, I'm waiting for King Rocker.
Yeah. Just kind of wipe the sword off and just shake my head in disappointment.
Lands on the ground and goes,
I'll never tell Clarissa.
Okay.
I loved her.
No. Such a tragedy.
and the boss laughs.
I've already slept with her.
Oh, you need to die.
No!
Or be interrogated, then die.
Sounds like,
That's
forget the
not
knowledge.
a bad idea. Yeah.
Look at the
yeah.
information. Kill him slowly.
Okay. Well, I don't have a bonus action, so next.
Okay, it is the boss next. Who's done the most damage to the boss? It's Amity? Oh, Tattle. Yeah.
No.
Can't be attacking Tattle at the moment because Tattle's too far away. So it's going to be, I think, a mix between Amity and Sal. Are either of you bloodied? Like, are either of you on half health or less?
Let me just double check that. I don't think so, though.
No.
No.
Okay, so he would have picked whoever was.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot I shielded myself. Yeah.
Yeah, you shielded. I think he's annoyed about your shield, so he's going to give you the first strike. He's going to give Amity the second strike. So, first one. Wow, that's a natural 3, so that's not hitting. So, Sal, you're sort of getting an eye in for the boss's tactics, and you're ready to sort of anticipate the strike. Amity, this one coming in at disadvantage. Whoop, I dropped the d20 on the floor. Let's try it again. Might actually hit still. 15.
Just hits.
Yeah, as Scimitar slices against you. Okay, that is going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Now I'm bloodied.
Okay, and that is the boss's go. No, it's going to disengage. I think it's seen the way this fight is going. It's going to disengage and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, running away.
Attacks of opportunity?
It is disengaged.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
It gets bonus action because it's a goblin.
Yeah.
They all do.
Special.
Cass has been let go and it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45,
Wrong
50.
way, idiot.
55, 60 straight towards the river. Frederick's still running as well. Yeet. Over to Vanston.
Is the boss still fleeing at this point?
The boss is running away, yeah.
I don't know. Is anyone like injured that I can see visibly?
Amity's blooded, yeah. Amity's visibly...
I'll maybe
I'm
move up,
taking some good slashes.
I'll move up and do a cure wounds on Amity then. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
Can't actually see the grid very clearly, sorry. Yeah, so move to there, I think.
Yeah. Might be able to make that a little bit more clear.
Okay.
Black is less easy to see, so I'll go with white.
Okay, so if I cure wounds, I can give you back.
Touch range. Did you?
Touch, I believe.
It's a touch. So can I? Right, so I can't do that.
You could ready an action.
Okay.
So what you can do is use your action to start casting Cure Wounds. You'll be concentrating on it until you're able to do it, but basically say, Amity, come here, and the moment Amity steps within range, you just go boom and
That's
heal.
fine, I'll do that. That's fine.
Now Amity is going to run to the river.
Straight to the river. It's calling. It's calling. Okay, Tattle, what's the plan?
Okay. So, being sort of a criminal sort, Taff doesn't like leaving enemies who might come back to haunt her. So she's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, within range. And she's going to throw her other stone.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to guess a 12 doesn't hit.
No, I'm afraid not. This one's wearing chain shirt and has a shield, so has an a higher AC than you'd expect.
Okay. As a bonus action... Wait, is Thaumaturgy a bonus action? I forget.
No.
It's an action.
No. Oh, yes, full action.
It's a bonus action if you're a sorcerer with quicken spell.
I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah. In that case, she's just going to... Well, as close as she gets to shouting, just going to call out. Running from a fight like a coward. No wonder your men didn't believe in you.
Oh! Okay. Over to Sal. You do get a response from the boss. And
Shut up, they died! Brave goblins. Brave and beautiful goblins.
Sal is once again going to run in, take a stab in the light.
okay.
I was about to say that's better, but nope. The lower one was once again a natural 4, so 9 to hit. It's just nothing.
Oh, bad luck. That sun is really glaring down on your eyes, and it's burning, and your skin is burning as well. Like you're getting sunburn. It's just, it's not pleasant. It's really distracting.
I mean, it's not hot enough to get sunburn. It's winter.
Sunburn isn't a temperature thing. It's UV rays.
Yeah, but the sun doesn't get high enough to that issue in the winter.
Yeah, true. We're quite southern over here. Like this is like if you were in Europe, this is on par with almost northern Italy.
I have sated experiences that disagree with that entirely.
Over to Amity.
Okay, so the first thing I do is step into Vanstone. Hi, cleric.
Boom.
Can I cast now then because it's a reaction?
Yes. So yeah, the spell is cast now.
Cool. You get 6 back.
I mean, you
Oh,
can,
very nice.
if you want to be very funny, choose not to cast it at this point.
I would prefer not to not do that.
That'll be hilarious.
Nope. Psych.
20. Okay,
It would
I'm
actually
going...
waste the spell as well. That'd be the worst part.
Yes, that's why.
I'm going to take the rest of my movement to move into the goblin.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't get around to get advantage, unfortunately, so I will just take a swing with that short sword again. It does occur to me that I should have been using the walking stick, but, you know. We have a sword now, so 17 plus 4, 21.
That hits.
Oh my God,
Yeah, roll
17.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, 5. What was my plus to that hit? 2, so 7. 7 piercing. And I
7's
forgot to
good.
cast a spell. Never
That
mind.
is a bloodied boss.
I will, however, use my bonus action to activate Favored Foe.
Okay.
And that'll take an extra 1d4.
Extra 1d4.
Oh, it's not bonus action now, is it? It's actually
No, it
that's
just happens on
actual
hit,
thing
yeah.
Just happened. Yeah. So that's an extra 1.
Okay. Still bloodied. Still up.
Yep. That's it for me.
Okay, over to the boss. Boss doesn't like that you're kind of all piling up on him, so he's going to try and stab you all again. This time, the first one is going into Amity, because Amity appears now to be a greater threat. So, here we go. That is a 22 to hit.
No.
And that is a 3 slashing damage. I rolled minimum.
Nice.
And the second one's going against Sal with disadvantage. Oh, natural 1. No luck at all.
Just can't hit.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I went slam into Amity and then just completely off balance for the second attack. And Sal's able to just dodge backwards. Cass and Frederick are continuing to run. I'm just going to kind of ignore them. They're not critical to the fight. Over to Vanston. Oh, sorry. Boss is doing a bonus action disengage and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 because he's not getting within range of that fucking druid again.
How unfortunate for him.
Right, fine. I guess I will just run up and try and blast him again. Probably for the final time. So, yeah, he's going to make a dex save.
Yep. Okay. That is a 19.
Well, he's passed it then.
Yeah, goblins are quite dexterous, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I had to roll above a 10 once. Over to Tattle.
Okay. So Tattle is going to continue 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she's just going to stoop down, grab 3 rocks that are just sort of next to a molehill, mutter something, bonus action to reload her magic stone, and she's going to throw one.
Yep. Okay. Is magic stone a cantrip?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Good. I was wondering if you were like wasting a spell slot at this point. Yeah, no, yeah,
That's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Oh, that misses, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, very close as well. Because we're nigh on at the end of this, I'm going to say his AC 17.
Yeah, Tattle's just going to say, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. If you surrender, you might live. I can keep following you forever.
I'm good at hiding, though.
Not as good as I am at finding.
Over to Sal.
What are you gonna do? Hide in a tree? The trees like me.
It's fuck, I killed my cat!
I think another stab.
Sal Wick is coming in.
Unfortunately, that's 10 to hit. So it's
Oh. Yep.
just the silly chase there.
Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Okay, Amity.
All the way down. And give it a stab. These won't do. Oh no. 5.
Oh, that's not going to hit either. It's very, very agile, this boss. He's laughing at you a little bit. And like, and that's why he doesn't feel so confident in just, surrendering at the moment. Because, yeah, I think a repeat of last time, Amity and then Sal. Actually, no, I think we're going to, do we change tactics here? Does he think he can win this fight or should he dash? I think he thinks he can win this. First one is going to be against Sal this time. Oh, that's shit all. That is a 10.
Nope.
Yeah. Second one with disadvantage against Amity. That's shit all as well. That's a 9.
Yeah.
And then a bonus action and then 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just running away. As again, bonus action, disengage. What I'm going to do, just for my own sanity, is move all of us to just back up here. There we go. Boys, it's going to just get madder and madder.
Yeah, I wonder what those cows are doing.
They're eating cud. It's great. Having a great time. Yep, but that's its go. We go over to Cass Frederick and now Vanston.
Sure. Same again, I guess.
Yep. Okay, I'll start rolling it.
If anyone has any better suggestions, then do shut up. But
It's a 15, I'm afraid.
well, there you go.
He's going for it. Tattle.
Alrighty.
I may have made a miscalculation.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, and here comes another rock.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll the damage. Are you about to kill a goblin?
That is 7 points of damage, and he gets a little clump of dirt that looks like a mole on his head.
7 points is enough. The goblin collapses to the ground and dies.
He was a wily little
Yes.
something, wasn't he?
So quickly, let's sort out your experience because this is a random thing, so I've not pre-calculated it. That was 275 experience points divided between the 4 of you. Do the cows level up? No, just divided between the four of you.
Was that 275?
275.
Okay.
Yeah.
Between the 8 of us, yeah?
No, between the four of you. I'm not leveling up the cows.
The cows, the farmers.
The cows need to take a level in
How
barbarian.
many of us? 4 of us.
Yeah, four of you.
68.75 each.
68 each.
What, round down. We'll
Yep,
just put
and
that.
that's converted into
in
money,
notes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
1 silver per experience. Yeah. Deal with that later.
But yeah, there's some goblin corpses on the ground and some cows nearby. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go back and ask the cows if they saw anything interesting.
Round up the farmers.
They're beasting it to the river.
Given how far they will have got at this point, and it might require a little bit of tracking, I'll be the one to go chase down the farmers.
Oh, you can both go. You know, two heads
we
are
could
better than
both
one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
we'll go.
You take one, I'll take the other.
That sounds fine.
Yeah, they have split up. They're like, it's like two kids in a park running towards the road. One's going like, okay. Yeah, I think they're still visible because you are basically looking at a slope down to a river, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's fine. For getting to them quickly, let's take an athletics check, I think.
Oh, sure. I'm good at those.
Not a very high DC. I'm going to say DC 10.
In which case I smashed it because I rolled a natural 18.
I did not smash it. Let's leave it at that.
Okay. So yeah, Amity, you managed to get over there and get hold of. I'm going to say you got Frederick. No, you got Cass. Cass was down nearer to you, I think. Yeah, you grab hold of them and like, we're done. point the direction back up and send them back up.
Save you, come with us.
Yeah.
You fool.
Vanston, you're a bit winded from having chased a goblin and then repeatedly brought down holy fire.
Underwhelming holy fire, yes.
Yeah, Frederick is getting to the river now and is like looking around and is like, what do I do?
You come back to us. It's fine. We've dealt with it.
Oh, good. Oh, I was so frightened.
Drag him back.
And it's like, that Amity was really cool.
Yes, they're great. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, and you drag him back. Meanwhile, Tal, you're going over to the cows. Sal, what are you doing in this?
I'm just staying near the battle, but not near enough to spook the animals.
Okay, yeah. So, Tal, you wanted to ask the cows if they'd seen anything else, any more information about it, right?
Yeah.
Anything in specific, or sort of more
just
general?
if they saw the goblins up to anything before they started harassing them. Yes.
Okay. The cows looked at you and I'm not going to try and do the rest in a cow voice, but they came from, I'm just going to get my map open, from across the river to the east.
Interesting.
So the Rocco fortress is not the same as the Broken Fortress. We have now confirmed this.
Mm-hmm.
Imp's going to be so disappointed.
There's two fortresses, or whatever.
More than one fortress. What a concept.
Yeah.
Not one truss, not two trusts.
There are 4 tresses in this entire world, and you already know about 2 of them.
Well, we certainly know about Andres.
Yes. Anything else you're asking?
Yeah, just going to ask them if they generally saw anyone coming or going.
Travelers, people like you, south to the swamp.
Do you know anything about the so-called Lord of Rotten Ruin?
I'm just a cow.
Yeah, that's fair.
I eat grass. It's great.
Maybe petrichor to you or curd. And then she pats them and walks off.
You hear like a pause. There's a pause, and then as you walk away, you hear a faint. I hope not. That's the best part.
Sal is going to start searching the bodies now.
Okay, yeah. Roll me a perception check. At disadvantage, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Amity will also do that.
Since I'm searching by field, do I have the disadvantage?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a disadvantage. Because you're not good at this. Like you're not like a savant at feeling things. But you can pack the pockets, but anything that's like going to be obvious visibly, you're not going to see. But you can definitely like pat the pockets down and that sort of thing.
I mean, I can also turn the pockets inside out.
Yeah. Okay. No, I tell you what, I won't do it disadvantage. You can have it normal, but the DC is going to be higher.
Oh.
Can
That's
I,
a natural one, so it's all good.
Ooh, ouch. Taddle, you can come up and try it. Not Taddle. Taddle, you're busy talking to the cows. Amity,
yeah,
you can come up and help when you get back, I think, as can Vanston.
Yeah. That was going to be
there is a dead goblin with the cows.
That's true. There is a trampled goblin. So you can check that one. Vanston and Amity, you can have a go on the other two.
Yeah, I'm gonna search the boss for clues.
Yeah,
Three,
okay.
I guess.
Okay.
That's an 18.
An 18. Yeah, okay. So on that one, you find a little shell. It's a seashell of some sort, but it's been polished and engraved on it, or sort of carved into it. Really, it's not as fine as engraving. It's sort of coarsely carved. Someone's done it with a knife. The letters B and R.
Would that ring a bell at all?
Doesn't ring a bell to you at all, but maybe it's someone the goblin has previously raided and killed. And yeah, can I get the rolls please from Vanson and Amity? So Vanson's going for the boss, Amity you're going for the other gobbos.
Is that just a perception roll? Or?
Yeah, perception check.
Cool, that would be 10 then.
Okay,
22.
10. 22. Okay, so the 10 on the boss. You find on there a little. Well, it's not a letter. It's a crude bit of parchment with scratch on it that says, "Bring back meat for King Rocco." And
Sure, that's fine.
Amity, I think you find an actual guide of how to get back to Rocco's castle. On one of the other goblins. Now, it's not a map. It's a set of sort of like directions, and it says, follow sun as it get dark, over river, to the hills.
Okay. I want to write the same because my notes page.
Just to be clear, does the sun set in the east in this setting?
Yes. Otherwise, I'll go mad.
Right.
I'm not about to say there's like 5
Follow
moons
sun
as well.
As
Because
setting.
in our world, it's in the west.
Can I have that again? Sorry.
Oh my
Hands on.
god, I got it the wrong way around. Yeah, no, hang on.
Well, that's in the north. In the south, it's the other way around, isn't it?
You are in the north at the
Southern
moment. It's
Hemisphere.
Nordmark. Yeah, the goblin's clearly an idiot and has given you the wrong information. But yeah, so you get the feeling actually it's probably east.
I mean,
Instead of
it would have
west.
been fine if they had actually snatched him because they'd have just gotten lost.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's over the river. So the reason you know it's east is there's a river right next to you. Like you can see it from where you are.
Follow the sun over the river.
Follow the sun over the river into the hills.
Yep.
And then that's it. That's where it ends.
Okay. Thank you very much. I have that noted down.
Okay. So for finding that information, the party gets an extra 50 experience points shared between yours. It's 12, because that's just how that works.
Yep.
They haven't got any loot on them yet. It looks like they were trying to herd the cows, more so than anything. But they've got weapons and that sort of thing. If you need any new weapons, they've got plenty of scimitars, and there's a couple of javelins as well. It's 2 javelins, and there's 4 scimitars.
I'd take the scimitars.
Are they decent quality? Would they sell for anything?
They would
or?
not sell for anything.
Okay.
And that's raw. Monster items do not sell for anything unless they're magical, because magical items tend to not degrade. Monster items have not been maintained, and they are just not, they're worthless. But it can be used in a pinch.
So they're not worth keeping in terms of just like the raw damage. Could they be maintained up to a decent standard?
They'll do standard damage. It's just you can't sell them for money.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Amity will take them.
I mean, you get like a copper piece or 2 copper pieces. It's you're not going to get much from it.
I don't want them to sell it. I don't want them for selling.
Yeah, you can use them in a fight. That's no problem.
Yeah.
They're like
they're just in the backpack now. Just
okay.
Not even for this adventure. Just
I will bring you back to the world map. And in fact, I might take a break now because I'm desperate for a piss. You've all been chatting during the break. What's the plan from now on?
Stealth southeast.
Stealth southeast. Okay.
We have a short rest tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And then tomorrow do 1 tile, then have another short rest, and then move 2 more tiles.
Okay. You're taking it a lot more carefully. All right. So you start camping up. I'm gonna need, as per usual, a watch order. Who's taking watch when?
Okay, I'd say Tassel's going to take the first watch.
Amity will take the second.
Sal is going to take the morning half again, and we'll wake everyone up before dawn for the Spectre encounter.
Just in case, yeah. Okay. I will see if anything happens overnight. So first watch, nothing. Second watch, nothing. Third watch, nothing. And fourth watch. Nothing. Dawn breaks. Or is about to break. Sal, it's your ready to action of waking people up. How you going about doing it?
I'll just shake everyone up before anything else shows up. Just shaking everyone awake.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Tassel pretends to be asleep, but she just sort of reaches to some rocks in the dirt nearby where she's sleeping and mutters something.
Oh, we get a map this time?
You get a map. I've bought maps.
Whoa.
You're fucking getting maps now.
Sweet. I get the complete chair.
Yeah. Choose which tents you were in. I'm giving Vanston the massive 2-person tent. That's just more like a 4-person tent. In battle of the 2 over here, I'm seeing, and Sal's in the comfy chair.
Don't forget the farmers.
Don't forget the farmers.
When do we get a wagon? When do we get a wagon?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the farmers are in the tent with Vanston.
What Tattle does in Tattle's tent is Tattle's business.
So that's Fred.
Yeah,
that's
when woken up, I'm gonna get like the splint mail and the holy symbol, and just be ready for all the crap that's about to happen.
Yeah,
sure. How long does it take to don armor anyway? Splint mail? I don't think it's that much. Because it's like
Master could probably get some of the farmers to help.
Yeah, that's
armor
true.
is
Help
fast
does make it much faster.
Amity also armors up and gets a big stick ready.
Yeah.
The big old hiking stick.
So yeah, I think none of those times are excessive, so that's fine. So with help, I think you'll all be in armor, as the Spectre.
Okay, do we gather round while we wait for it then? Like, can we start nearby to Sal?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can position yourself however you want. I will then position the Spectre based on where your position is positioned.
Yep.
I'm getting near where Sal is.
Tassel's gonna crouch behind the barrel.
Okay.
Sal's moving.
No, I was considering, but then I was like, no.
Yeah,
It's a
if you
complete
move, then we might have to move. So
I think it's strategically better if we are in the middle of the camp.
sure.
No, it's fine.
Kettle's still going to hide behind the barrel.
Okay. Roll me a self check, Saddle.
I'm deciding now she's canonically afraid of ghosts.
Okay.
I will admit I misheard that as Saddle there and was like, wait, are you combining us? That's the worst ship name I've ever heard.
You don't put that image in my head again, please.
Okay, fair. I was about to say.
That's 13.
13's good. You reckon you're hidden as these wisps of the early morning sort of mists on the ground coalesce into the shape of a ghostly face right over the fire, looking straight at Sal. Now, none of you are surprised. You all know this is happening. Spectre's not surprised either. Let's roll initiative. I am gonna keep Cass and Frederick out of the fight at the moment. I think they're staying in the tent.
We would have told them to stay in the tent. Don't get involved and ignore any noises for the moment.
Yeah. Let me roll initiative to the Spectre. Ooh, damn.
40. Oh no, wait. I can add it myself.
Yeah.
You don't know. There we go.
Okay, everyone's in. Right.
Wow. Okay.
Bad luck again for Vanston.
I do not have a dex bonus. That's
No.
the situation.
All right. Well, Spectre starts then. Is looking at Sal and is like, you demon. And it's going to try and drain your life again. Loves doing it. It has one move. Let's try it. So dawn is about to rise. So right now, I'm going to say actually, first round of combat, sun is not up. No sunlight sensitivity. Second round of combat. Boop. There it is.
That's a quick dawn.
It's happening now. It literally appears as the sun rises.
Literally happening.
Which is bad for specters, by the way. They have sunlight sensitivity too. So
Yeah, I think that's why you previously did not have sunlight in that combat.
yeah, but this is how it now works. It's happening at the end of your short rest. So
Ooh, that means
yes, that means all of you are healed because the short rest has ended. So any healing hit dice you want to spend, you can spend those right now. Any short rest resources, they're back.
Yeah, then grab a D8. D8? D10.
Sweet.
I'll let you declare all those before I say whether Spectre has hit Sal.
I have spent a hit dice.
4.
And
is my
I
con
have used my arcane recovery.
I gained 8.
I got an extra 6 points by spending a hit dice.
Nice.
Same, unfortunately, I only lost 5.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
You taking the hit or?
There's nothing I can do about it.
Oh shit. Okay. Well. Ooh. 8 points of necrotic damage, and I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw, please.
That's a 10.
That's just what you needed. Otherwise, your hit point maximum would have been reduced by 10 points, not to 8 points. So yeah, but you take the damage, but it's not draining your actual life. That's its go. It's kind of staying there. It's exactly where it wants to be. Over to Amity.
Okay. I would like to use my, because this thing is intangible, right? It goes through things, so I can't. Restraining it's not going to work. I would like to use my action as a shove action to pull Sal away from the Spectre if I can, as far south away from it as possible.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a strange decision because Sal is immediately going to go back into melee range to attack.
Sal is the melee wizard. Nobody in this party knows how to use their primary attributes.
I don't get
okay,
my intelligence to damage modifiers on Firebolt, so I'm not going to use it.
That's fair.
But it's okay. Yeah, I'm going to be very confused and hit it with a big stick instead.
Okay. The old whacking. Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Oh, there we go. That went on a journey. Shame it wasn't the natural 20 you wanted it to be. But it is a total 22.
22. That'll hit. Yeah.
Where's me D8? That's the one. 8 plus 2 is 10 damage, and I will use my other use favored 4 on it. For an extra 1d4.
Is that all the same damage type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I believe that the favored 4 damage just adds whatever your weapon damage is on top, I think.
Okay. I just thought I'd double check.
Yeah. Boop. For an extra 2, so 12 total.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah. So you're trying to beat a ghost to death. That's not working as well as you'd expect.
It's working exactly as well as I'd expect because I've fought this thing before.
Yeah. So not going great. Over to Tattle.
Okay, out of interest, I imagine being a druid wouldn't give me sort of any insight to ghosts, would it?
We would have told you that it's resistant to pretty much everything except for Force, Radiant, and magical weapons.
Yeah, one of you did an Arcana check to work that out.
Yeah, Manstone did a religion,
Yeah,
actually.
that was it. It was religion. Yeah, Manstone knew this.
Yeah. I mean, I've got magic stone, so I should be fine.
Yep.
That's what I got.
So, yeah, would a druid know anything about sort of spectres or...
Nah, it's not really their wheelhouse.
Yeah, didn't think so. Well, I'm going to throw my rock from my hiding place.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, do I get advantage on that?
You do, actually, because you did beat its passive perception.
Nice. Wow, its passive perception's awful.
It is.
And again, I suppose it's here for a good specific task.
Yeah.
That's a 15 to hit.
It's here for a good time, not a long time. That does hit, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. That's 9 points of damage. And as she throws it, Tassel shouts, "Unnatural creature. This is Petrichor's domain. What the frick are you doing?"
And this is magical piercing, is it? Or magical bludgeoning or something like that?
Yeah, magical bludgeoning.
Okay, nice.
Yep, bludgeoning.
Very nice. You've got its attention.
And as the stone hits, little ghostly bits of tree bark appear on it.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Eyes bear down on you, and it's like it's staring right through you.
Okay, rude.
Over to Sal.
I'm going to move one tile this way.
Mm-hmm.
Still outside the fire, just to be
Okay.
clear. And since this counts as flanking, right?
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Cool. So, with advantage, it's going to be a 16 to hit
16 hits, yep.
for 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. What kind of damage?
Piercing, non-magical.
Okay. 3 points of damage. Over to Vanston.
So I could turn it now, but I don't think that's very useful in this situation. So I think I'm going to have to just Sacred Flame it.
Sure. Yep. Okay.
Needs to make a dex save at 14.
Dex save. That's a natural 2, so that's not happening.
It will be having... Oh, Christ. We're having 1 point
My God.
of radiant damage.
That's...
This die sucks. This
Yeah,
virtual die sucks.
I was going to say. Oh, well, it takes the damage. Seems to be annoyed by it, but...
Right.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Over to the Spectre. So the sun is now risen. It is now daylight. So it's now going to attack Sal because it's obsessed with Sal, but it is going to have disadvantage because of sunlight sensitivity. That's going to miss. That's a 9 to hit.
Yep, that is gonna miss.
Yeah. I think it's just sticking there, really just willing to just damage you as much as it can. It pure hates you. Over to Amity.
I swing my stick at it at advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's a terrible. 11.
11 won't hit, I'm afraid. So
Yep.
You think you've got it, but I mean, it's in smoke at the moment. It's in the campfire smoke, and it is itself a ghost, so it's really hard to get a bead on it.
Well, a 7 and a 6. Disgusting.
Ouch. Yeah. Over to Tattle.
Hey, Tattle calls out. Hey, Sal isn't a particularly bad person. What's your problem with them anyway?
Roll deception. I'm kidding, don't do
Wow.
that.
Wow. And if the Spectre's not saying anything, I'm going to roll to attack again.
Okay.
That's a 10 to hit.
That's a miss as well. You're having the same problem as Tattle, as Amity. I need to stop reading words that are on the screen when I'm trying to talk. Yeah, no luck. Over to Sal.
Yep, I am going to roll attack without advantage. So that is going to be 22 to hit, which I believe does.
Oh,
for
yes.
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
If it was fire damage, I would be dealing half of 2 instead of half of 5. So
yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
That's why this time I just ridiculous melee.
It's still there. Yeah. It's ghosts are really, really hard to kill. Vanston.
Hello. Yeah, just gonna blast it again, I suppose.
I'll make the dex save.
14.
Oh, that's 16, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Top the round of the Spectre again. Sal. At disadvantage. That's a D12, that's not. At disadvantage.
D12 is fine.
It's trying to drain it. It's giving you the suck. So that's 16 to hit.
I'm gonna shield that one.
You put up the pages from your book and shield that one so it doesn't happen. Over to Amity.
Same old.
Mm-hmm.
We swing. Second roll, because the first one was terrible. 22.
22 hits, yeah. Roll damage.
Do. That's a D10. I don't D10. D10 is too big. I do not have a longsword. If I did, I don't think I have proficiency. Where's my D4? Oh, amazing. 14 damage total.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, that stabs it, and the Spectre goes and melts away into the fire.
I find whatever passes for solid inside it.
Yeah, just as it dissipates into nothing, Sal, you hear a voice in your head that says, "I'll be back."
I don't know.
And let me roll to see how long you've got. I believe it was a D10, wasn't it? Let me.
It's time.
Here we go. It'll be. Ooh, okay. I'm not telling you this time.
One day.
But it's a number. It sure is a number.
Oh, if you're not telling me, that kind of makes it more difficult for me to... Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I can understand why I wouldn't tell me.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Scared of ghosts.
combat over. You do get some experience as well. You get 200 experience points divided between you, so that's 50 each. It leaves no loot, and you're able to finish, waking up now. I mean, you've had a brisk and invigorating wake up from the ghost, and you're all ready to go. So I'll bring you all back to the world map.
Do we rest to get the rest? Do we get the rest of the long rest for that?
That was a short rest, and you already had the benefit before the encounter.
Because we're traveling. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
'Cause you're-
remember. I know how stuff works.
Oh, it's better than me.
So first things first.
Mhm.
Sally,
It's
are
probably
you suicidal? Is the ghost a manifestation of a death wish?
I do not believe so, no.
It's just because I'm pretty good in a fight, and I can take more hits than you because you're a weedy old man. And I don't mean this in a way that's as offensive as that sounds. But you're really good with magic and stuff. Why don't you just let the people who can not die to ghosts be right in the ghost's face, and then you be magical and cool? I've seen how cool you can be.
Have any spells that are actually effective against this ghost?
Well,
Neither's the rapier.
neither's the dagger, really. Or the rapier, even. I'm just.
It is more effective than a firebolt.
Yeah, marginally. I'm just thinking in terms of having you not dead. I believe we still kill it, but you'd be healthier overall. Just a consideration, mate. I don't know.
It didn't help me after the first hit. And there was nothing we could have done about that one.
This is true. Hey, okay. I mean, you do you. I'm just concerned for your health.
We will probably need to do a long rest before we get to the actual Lord.
That might be advisable. Yes, get some.
That's a full week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
While we're traveling, yes, but when we're in the thing, we might have an opportunity to, when we're like within the quest area,
and we are
then-
approaching by stealth, so it might be
Yes.
possible for us to get a safe spot in the zone.
Yeah,
You took.
It's a real maybe on that one, but yeah.
It is, yeah.
I believe we have the power.
You could be struck by the Lord of Rotten Ruin while you're trying to rest for 7 days and get in a fight in the middle of the time when you would
I
hopefully
mean,
be
if you're in the
benefiting from
zone,
rest.
it's only 8 hours for a long rest.
Plot twist: the Lord of the Rotten Ruins displace the beast.
It's displays of beasts all the way down. They're all displays of beasts.
Sal, you took damage, right?
Yeah.
Do you want some of that health back?
I think we should probably keep the spell slot for later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's why I'm not using mine. I've got one left, and I'd like to.
That is fine.
I also have only the one left.
So you're moving on stealthily. Where are you moving to?
Southeast, I believe, was the plan.
Southeast. Okay, so if you are moving stealthily, you have 6 tokens this time. You are entering this. I'm counting as a plains because it's less than half a swamp, so it's going to cost only 3 tokens. So
No, we are crossing here. So it's
you're
gonna cost us
river
4.
crossing, so it's 5. Yeah, that's a very good point. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be 5 of your 6. So you have 1 left, plus the one you had banked before. So I think that's 2 now. Was it one you had left, or was it 2? Something like that.
2, I believe.
2. Okay, so you got
We had 4 left.
4 left.
4.
But you were
Even more.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, okay, so that means you've got 5 left.
And you said the next tile is a swamp, is it?
Yeah, which is 6 tokens to go into.
Yeah. Okay. I think none of us recognized that as a swamp and thought that was just the effect of the Lord of Rotten Ruin.
Ah, no, it's swamp.
No.
Tal identified it as a swamp earlier.
Yep.
Okay. So that means it's 2 more days travel. Okay.
Guess we're going into the next hex and taking a rest then.
I mean, we have to take a
You have
rest
to
in
take a
this
rest
sex.
here. Yep.
Okay.
Because you're going stealthily. But going stealthily, it means you're less likely to run into things that will use all your resources even more. So there's a benefit to it. I'm assuming, Amity, you're sort of foraging up food for everyone all the way through.
I was thinking of doing that on the way back, but on the way down using rations and sharing my rations in particular with the farmers.
Okay, so everyone make sure you're marking off your rations for every day.
In fairness, if you have the Outlander ability,
I do. But
You can
what
just
I'm
use that
thinking
every
is
day.
I also have expertise in perception, and was thinking I could keep things off our back by. I mean, between mine and Tal's fantastic awareness.
But can't you use the foraging like that feat
Not
in
It's
addition?
It's two separate actions. You have to be foraging, but you get the automatic, you get all this food if you are foraging.
I have discussed this beforehand so that I would have known to bring rations.
Same.
Because last time I didn't because of the foraging, then I forgot to buy in between.
Lol. In that case, I guess I am foraging because I have to be.
Okay, yeah, Amity's getting food, bro.
We all thought we had an outlander.
Yep. So, Amity won't be able to add perception checks basically while foraging. Yep. But you don't have to roll for food either, which is the benefit of being an outlander. Here, there's enough food. There's no issue. And I think Outlander's up to 6 people, and there's 6 people with you, so that's great.
Oh, was that? I thought it was up to 5.
Oh, if it's up to 5, then you'll have to share some rations with
Pretty sure it's up to 6.
either Frederick or Cass. You can just double check and just let me know. I'll also
5 other people each day.
Yeah, so
yourself and 5. So.
Yeah, myself plus 5.
Hold
so
on,
6
you're both
total.
saying the same thing, and I already have understood it from the first time you both said it.
Okay.
6 people, you're good.
And 5.
Yes, that's 6 people. I can do basic maths. I'm a DM.
It's all needs to cease.
I just don't know directions. Okay. Now, you're having to sit down and rest as you've entering into this tile. You haven't got enough tokens to get to the next one, so you're having to rest at the river again.
But we do cross the river first.
Oh yeah, you're on the opposite side of the river, but you're in the same tile as it is. What I mean, you have crossed it. You've spent that. You don't have to worry about that. That's actually spent upon entering the tile, really. Just to make things simpler. So I'm gonna need watches again from everyone.
I'll take
First watch.
Okay. You can, well, what was that suit?
I'll take second then, since I was
Fine.
yawning. That was a in-character yawn now.
Okay.
I'll join Sal on the last one now.
Okay.
Just in
So
case.
it's gonna be
Sam take the third one.
Oh, I took the third one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you would join me on the 4th in case the Spectre was here early.
Wait, how many have we got?
there's 4 watches, but Sal, because Elven Trance only needs to be asleep for 4 hours, so Sal can take 2 watches.
Ah, right, okay. Then, yeah, I'll join Sal for the very last one.
Okay.
I'll just pick one, random.
So, first watch goes off without a hitch.
Great.
Second watch, can I get a perception check, please, from Tattle?
Righty. Where if it's a giant spider?
It is not a giant spider. I promise you that.
That's a 10.
A 10. Okay. Hang on a sec. I'll bring open. I shouldn't have brought you back on here. I forgot you were having a nap again.
I mean, would have moved anyway.
Yeah, but I've not got a map for every every possible
We have
position.
really good. Yeah, I like that our camp apparently has its own wagon that only appears when we're sleeping.
Yeah, that doesn't actually exist. This is actually called stolen goods, so this is meant to be for when you come across bandits who are asleep, but it works pretty well for a camp. Yeah, okay. So let me
We have a
see
magically
if
appearing. Sorry.
Oh no, don't worry. You go for it. I'm just nattering at the moment.
I was about to say we have a magically appearing comfy chair for Sal to trance in.
Yes. Okay, so what is there? Okay, all right. So let me roll a stealth check. What was it? Your perception was 10, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
okay.
ironically, my passive perception would be 17.
It beats both.
Oh wow.
It beats both. So, Vanston, I'm going to say you're asleep in the tent. Amity, you're asleep in the tent. Sal, you're sat in the chair trancing. Remind me, are you functionally awake during trance, or
Yes.
are you essentially like dreaming? Or not dreaming because you can't dream, but it's like dreaming. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's dreaming is a choice for now, but open-eyed, just occasionally blinking, smoking a pipe.
Okay. Oh yeah, semi-conscious. So I'll say like
Mostly conscious.
sounds that get you. Yeah, the wording on the Elven page is semi-conscious. So I'm going to say you're not like able to scan around and make checks, but as soon as someone makes a sound, you're going to go, oh, let's go. And it doesn't have to be like a loud noise. It can just be like, Sal. And you're like, oh, sorry, was reading my book.
Like
and
it was before.
Yeah. So that's going to be no problem. Okay. So, in fact, actually, I think they're going to go for Sal first because you're out and you're not right near the fire.
Uh-oh.
So, I'm going to bring in some tokens for, oh God, what? These are technically beasts, so we'll make them beasts. Sure.
Question, by the way.
Yeah.
Do we get the benefits of a short rest after this or before it?
After this.
Okay.
It's a lot of these.
Oh dear.
Okay. I'm going to just quickly give them numbers because otherwise I'll go insane.
I mean, looking at all these, you'll go insane anyway.
They're all the same
question.
stat block. They're not actually that hard to run.
Are we not armored for this fight then? Because we're sleeping.
Those of you who are asleep, you're not in armor. Sal
Okay.
doesn't wear armor anyway. Tattle,
it's
you can be in armor if you think you would
Yeah. I'll
keep watching armor.
Wait, does Tassel wear armor?
That is a
think so.
question for you to work out. I know you can't wear
keep
metal
track of
because
sheep.
otherwise you explode.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
these rules for everything?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna
Druid wears metal,
I'm
she
gonna roll
explodes.
one initiative for all of these. They are gonna act as like a mini swarm, even though they're not a swarm. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm wearing leather armor.
Yeah.
Well, we know it's not a swarm of spiders because Stonk here. Now it should be narratively unsatisfying.
Yeah. And it can't. And Imp's not here, so it can't secretly be Tassel.
Okay. So for this combat, you are all going to be surprised because Tatl hasn't pointed it out. Sal, you're not able to make a check for this because you're semi-conscious.
Yeah.
As a small swarm of sturges appear. So sturges, they kind of look a bit like pale bats, right? But a little bit demonic. They're very small and they flutter in on the night. And they are going initially for Sal because Sal's like the furthest away from the fire and they don't like fire. They're all going to go at the same time. And they're all going to attack at the same time. And I'm going to use the rules for massed combat for this. Which basically means you don't roll. The number of them around you is the number, it makes it easier to succeed, basically. There's a little table and it says, if you need a 10 to hit, here's how many you need to just score 1 hit or 2 hits or something like that. So, what is your AC, Sal?
At the moment it's 13, but yeah, let's stay with that for the moment.
13. So they need a... Okay, so they need...
Oh dear.
No. They're really not that bad in the first hit.
Yeah.
It's when things get worse later on that you've got to worry about. Okay.
Tassel just looks up and sees Sal's been drained into a husk.
That is what they will do. That they suck your blood. Yeah. Okay. Just looking up the bloody table for it because I accidentally, while I was checking the table, deleted the table.
Well done.
So they do 4 hits, automatic.
I have 5 hit points, so if they do more than 1 point damage, I'm dead. Well, down anyway.
Oh no, use average damage. Okay. That's 20 hit points of damage.
Yeah, Sal's down. Well, actually, at this point, Sal's dead.
Dead? Is that like actual death? Is that massive damage?
That will be massive damage, yeah.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow.
Because 5 plus 13 is 18. You did more than that.
5 plus 13 is 18. I did 20. Holy shit.
Nothing remains of Sal except for clothes, a spell book, and a pile of paper. Like paper shreds.
Oh.
I get to roll again.
I guess Tassel looks up and Sal's dead.
Yeah, just...
Well, not there even. Just...
You probably hear
fall
the
to
book
shreds.
fall to the ground.
Yeah.
To shreds, you say?
Indeed.
Everyone hears Tassel yell. Well, she swears, yells a swear, but luckily it's a swear in Druidic, so none of you understand it.
I like that. I'm just... I want to just double check. Hang on a sec. Yeah.
I should have accepted that heal offer earlier. But I'm not sure if I could have gone through it even then.
I was just trying to think through that.
Because if I had gone unconscious, I still would have been hit twice, which is automatical criticals, battle
Okay,
blast.
I've just looked at the rules just to be 100% sure. I'm afraid, yeah.
Do you need me here for the rest of the session?
I got one thing wrong, which is that you don't use average damage, you do roll it. But I got another thing wrong, which is the number of them that succeed in hitting. Which
That would have been
is
even more.
4 of them. And I think with the plus, it'd be a minimum of 4 each. 4 4s is 12. That's possibly survivable. Shall I roll it?
4 4s.
I think
4 4s is 16, but it's 20 is the death, right?
no, 18 is the death.
18 is the death. Oh, it'd be a really
5 on the
very
first
low
damage.
roll.
5 on the first damage is death. Because if I go unconscious, they only need to hit twice.
Because it'd be instant.
Wait,
Oh,
Well,
so
no,
they
the
only
way
need to do 5
this
damage in
happens
the
is
first two.
they all happen at the same time, like they're one attack. But so it's not, if it knocks you to death saving throws, they don't then count as death saves. It's just the extra damage.
In that case, you can give it a shot.
Well, let's find out. 4d4 plus 3 on each one. Here we go.
18 to kill.
Not gonna lie, I've just rolled 2 ones. So
That's promising.
that's 8 points so far, right?
Yeah.
So that means you've got 10 left, right?
Yep.
Because I want to do this by the book if I'm killing a character, is what I mean. That's why I'm being so careful, okay? I don't want to just skim read something and end up killing a character because of it. Right, okay. I'm afraid not. That's a 4 and a 2. Plus 2 plus 3 is going to be another 12 points.
I'm not going to get last words, but I'd like there to be a note along my stuff saying that if I die, please take my stuff back to the library.
You know what? You can have something appear in the book if you want your last words. You can take some time to write that if you want. If you don't want to say it right now, but you can have something appear in the book.
It will just say take my things back to the library.
Okay. Rest in peace.
And
Sal.
then Sal just cuts that out into pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Not flesh.
No, to pieces of paper.
sheet.
Well done.
Very good.
Well, rest in peace, Sal. And yeah, if you can stay on the call if you want, or you can pop off. And...
I'll go
your
start running a new character.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing what the next one is as well.
You know who the next character is.
You're pretending I have a memory again. No, I do have an idea actually.
if if they make it back to town tonight, which I don't think they will, then let me know so I can come back into the call.
Okay, we'll do. We'll do. Rest in peace to Sal. Oh,
Bye, Sal.
bye, Sal.
I wish all of you a good luck in taking care of these Sturges and... Was it Sturges?
Yeah, Sturges.
Yeah.
Evil little creatures. Yeah.
And yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Damn. Well,
Well,
that's their go. Tattle, it's over to you.
Okay. Are we rolling initiative now, or?
you have to wake everyone up first, don't you?
I did ask you all to roll initiative.
Oh,
I thought we were awake. I did initiative.
Yeah. Sorry. Initiative roll.
Oh, I haven't bothered with casting Fred. I might roll it now as it might become permanent.
natural smacking.
There you go. 16 initiative.
Okay.
Where am I? There I am.
Okay, so we're trying to be stealthy.
So obviously, Amity, you're surprised to this round, so that's why
Yeah,
you would
so I have to wait anyway. Yeah, I know.
Tattle, what was your reaction to seeing Sal drop to the floor and turn into paper?
Yeah. Well, as I said, I basically reflexively just shouted profanity in Druidic.
Okay, yeah. So everyone else, you're awake. You're going to be surprised this round, but next round you'll be able to go.
Right. Am I surprised, or do I get to act?
I'm afraid you're surprised as well.
Okay.
We are going to go top of the round to Amity. Amity, you are, technically speaking, still surprised because the shout happened before your turn. And surprise ends when you've had your turn after the wake-up condition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now the Sturges. What's Tattle's AC?
15.
Okay, that's a little harder for them to hit. It's Tattle's health points.
Wait. Oh, sorry, 14.
14. Okay. They've got a shockingly high to hit. That's yeah. Okay. So they need. Oof, okay. How much HP you got?
13 points at the moment.
Okay. All right. Well, they automatically hit 4 of them again. Let's see how much damage they do. So that's 1 plus 3 is 4 points. 4 plus 3 is 7 points. That's 11 points plus. So that's 15, 16, 17. 17 points of damage.
8. So massive damage is if it exceeds my maximum hit point total.
It's after your remaining hit points, if they then do your hit point total.
Okay, that's fine then. My hit point total 16, so they'd need to get like 29.
Yeah.
Instant kill. Okay, I'm down though.
Okay. No, sorry, I've just read the other bit of what Sturges do. They are still on Sal's body.
Okay, are they?
They're still on like the paper, but they actually have to detach. They detach this turn. And that is their action. I was going to say, this seems weird for a CR 18 creature that they're this like deadly. But no, they've got to actually detach from something they're sucking the blood off. And even though Sal's disappeared into paper, they're still like there, and then they've got to get up and move. So they've effectively got half the action economy they normally would have, which is why they're so low CR, I suppose. But that sneak attack is...
They have to, I guess they have to sort of pull that paper off their little noses.
Yeah, that's it. They've got the little proboscis stuck in the paper. So Tattle, it's actually your go now. Because they've all detached and they're now looking at you, but they have not attached to you yet.
Okay, I have a question for you, Nick. Would you consider coal a stone?
For the purposes of magic stone, sure. I mean, there are actual stones around the fire. But yeah, coal's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to say Tassel's actually quite angry about seeing this.
Yeah.
So and being a tiefling, she's somewhat resistant to fire. So she's basically just going to sort of scoop her. Well, she's going to sort of kick. Yeah, she's just going to sort of use her foot to kick like 3 pieces of burning coal out of the fire. Mutter something. One's going in her sling, and she's going to fling it at the Sturges.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Possibly, obviously she's angry about this, but rationally she might be hoping it might scare them off.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 16 to hit.
16 hits, yeah, roll damage. Actually, what's the damage modifier?
For magic stone. +5.
Yeah, let's not bother rolling. Which one were you aiming at? They have 2 hit points. It's why let's not bother rolling.
Okay. Let's say number 8.
Number 8 is gone.
And it just bursts into a cloud of sparks and ash.
Yep. Cloud of sparks, ash, its own blood, and a little bit of Sal's. Anything else, Tattle?
Yep. I've seen what getting swarmed does, so I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I suppose I should stay near the fire. Yeah, I'm going to stay relatively near I'm just going to try and keep the fire and between myself and them.
Okay. Fred and Cass like, what was that? I don't know, Fred. I don't know. Should we go out there? No, what do you reckon we should do? Vanston, it's your go, but you are surprised, so you can't act, but you can give a response to Fred and Cass.
I'm going to tell them, don't move.
Okay. Amity, over to you. You are no longer surprised.
Okay, then I have to get up, I suppose, because I'll be prone.
Yes, you will be prone.
Immediately grab quarterstaff, I guess, because they're going to move melee anyway. I don't think I'm going to have time to grab the longbow and quiver and that stuff, so grab me a big stick and step outside. That's 5 for my 15. Would I know anything about these on sight?
They are a natural creature. You being a ranger, you've probably encountered them before. You can roll me a nature check if you want to get like some specific information.
Anything that would make it harder for them to hit me, I would like, yeah.
Okay.
So what was that? Nature plus 2. That's 18 total.
Well, they seem to really hate the firelight. You might be able to, or the fire in general, you might be able to use that to your advantage. They will still go up to it though if they've only got one target, but if maybe you can use that as an area they would prefer not to be in. Otherwise,
okay. In which case,
you need armor. You need to cover yourself.
Yeah. I will just step in, so that's 10, 15. As close to the fire as I can get with it being in it. And hold my action to swing at them.
Okay. I think the other thing you know is probably the area of effect abilities are probably going to be the best here.
Yeah, I don't have any of them, but I do shout that.
It's just something you'd probably get as a ranger.
I would then shout that out to my compatriots. Yeah, area of effect things. Make them hit more of them at once.
Okay, they have 2 targets now, so they are going to split into 2 groups, and there's very conveniently 8 of them. Half of them are going straight to Amity, because even though you're at the fire, the other target's all the way past it, so they can't really get much further. The other one is, though, going to go around the fire. And they got 40 feet of flying, so let's see how far they can go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And they are going to dash just around Tattle.
Oh, can I swing at the group that attacked?
Yes, you absolutely can. Yeah. They're just sort of all around you now.
19.
19 hits. Yeah, pick one and it's dead. Basically.
Sure. The third one down.
Third one down. Okay, number 7. That one's gone. You just slice it in half. So that's all of them. We go back to Tattle.
Okay, let's see. Spell-wise, I'm guessing Earth Tremor won't be much good because they're flying.
They are flying, yeah. They're not on the ground.
Okay. I'm actually tempted to take a leaf out of a certain bard's book and use Thunder Wave.
It is area of effect.
Yep.
Stonks sat at home going, yes, yes, yes.
Although we are trying to be stealthy.
There is that. But it might take down 4 enemies. Vastly turning this fight into your favor.
I suppose, ironically, if Tattle had just stepped forward and completely destroyed Sal's remains, this fight would already be over.
Oh fuck! Hang on, the free in front of Amity didn't attack. Amity, what's your AC?
Let me double check that because I'm not armored right now, so I need to look at my numbers.
It'll be your Dex modifier then.
Yes, but I also took the defense fighting style.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's
Yeah.
13 instead of 12.
13. Okay, that means okay, so they get 1 automatic hit then. Okay, so one of them is attached to you.
Okay.
Right on your neck and is drawing blood. You take 7 points of piercing damage. I say it's number 2 is like literally on your neck now.
Yep.
Sorry, back to you, Tattle.
Okay, so Ice Knife. Okay, so if I take the disengage action, that moves me 5 feet away, doesn't it?
Disengage means you can move without taking opportunity attacks. You can move your full 30 feet.
Okay. In that case, Tattle is going to disengage over here.
I'm shocked I've had to tell a rogue this. Like, this is one of their bread and butter skills.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm used to it being a bonus action, so I don't need to worry about how much of my movement it affects.
Ah, that's fair.
Wait,
that's
I thought
fair.
disengage took your move action.
There is no move action
yeah.
in 5e.
Wait, not your move action, your oh yeah, it takes a standard action, that was it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I can't do that then.
Go on. Take the stronger approach. You know you won't.
Amity's being the devil on your shoulder.
Tassel is perfectly capable of being the devil on her own shoulder.
To be fair, Imp's not here. They'd be calling you a coward.
Okay, so Tattle just focuses a glare at, well, it's kind of hard to glare at all 4 of them at once, but she's just radiating anger. So she stoops down, and with her left hand, she grabs some wet mud, and she just sort of quickly raises her left hand, and as it comes up, the mud sort of stays behind and freezes into a very dirty ice knife.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Which she just throws at them point blank.
Okay. Is Ice Knife an attack roll?
Yeah. Basically, it's an attack roll, but it still deals splash damage whether or not you hit.
Oh, okay, fair. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. Okay, so guarantee it's going to deal damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's not worry about the attack roll then, because guarantee it's going to deal damage. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Get ice knifed. And I'm going to make the saves for the Sturges. 1 success. Assuming you're... Well, actually, what is your DC? Before I just start calling them successes.
DC 15.
Okay, so that is 1 success. 1 failure. I'm just going left to right. 2 failures. 3 failures. Probably doesn't matter anyway. Oh no, so the one that number 5 doesn't take any damage. The other 3 are dead.
Okay, and
If I've understood
roll.
my stuff right.
Yeah. Right, so am I rolling against my own
Yeah.
AC?
Because it says it hits every creature within 5 feet of the target.
Yeah. Not AC, DC.
Sorry, yeah, DC. Yeah. Getting very
Okay.
confused now.
Yeah, I rolled a 10, so I'm guessing hit by my own ice shards.
Yeah, so roll 2d6. See how much cold damage you take.
Yeah. Castle just sort of slashes it, and the sort of, obviously she's braced herself, but she just sort of flinches as the shards go over her.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's 8 points of cold damage to me.
That's a high 2d6. Danger close. Okay. But I mean, you took out 3 enemies. Like that's still great. Like action economy is coming back around now. The one in front of you will now just roll as normal to try and hit you instead of because there's no point in doing the mass combat rules for him. Anything else?
Yep, I think that's all my moves.
Okay, we go to Fred and Cass, who are like, I'm scared. Protect us, Vanston. Over to you, Vanston. You're no longer surprised.
Oh, okay. I want to do several things. Can I? Firstly, I've got to get up. I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Is that's
what, half your movement to
that's
get
half
up?
the move.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can only move
15
like 3
usually. Yeah, 3 squares.
Right. Okay, so I can't get over to where Amity is, which is one of the things I wanted to do. Okay. Can I move to next to Tattle?
Yep.
Cast Shield. Yeah, Shield of Faith as a. I'm not going to cast Shield of Faith as a bonus action because I think I'm going to need those spell slots. So yeah, in that case, I want to grab the mace and the shield, move up close to Tattle, and then hit the remaining thing on Tattle.
Okay, sure. Yep. That sounds good.
Cool. So that's going to be a straight to hit roll of 3.
That's gonna miss, I'm afraid. Yeah. But you're there. At least there's another target for the one facing Tattle. Okay, we go to Amity. Amity, there's Sturge literally sucking your blood. You can use your action to pull it off of you. And that is, you don't have to roll. That's automatic. It does cost your action.
Okay, I'm not going to do that. I've been thinking on the things that I can do, and I have what might be a crazy plan.
Okay.
But I'm a tiefling, so it's fine.
Oh no.
The fire.
The first thing I'm going to do is take a swing at the top one of the 2 that are not attached to me,
Okay.
which I manage a critical hit for. Like,
Very nice. Well, that's dead then.
Yep.
Very good.
I am then going to turn towards the fire and movement my way through it. Yeah, I'm just going to roll into the fire and just take that fire damage. I'm assuming it'll be like 2d6 or something as fire.
Yeah,
and
2d6.
And then the Sturge will also take it because it's sharing my space at the moment.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing first, attack of opportunity from Sturge free.
That's fine, we take those.
You will take that, yeah. That is a 16.
A 16 hits me.
Okay. That's 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, okay.
And this one is attached to you as well.
This is
Coming
fine.
along for the ride.
Oh, that's fine. If they're both attached to me, that's even better.
Yeah.
I
So you-
wanted that to happen. Amazing.
You roll through. I'm going to roll the 2d6. It doesn't matter for the Sturges, but it matters for you because the Sturges are going to guarantee die. They have 2 hit points.
Yep.
You take 7 points of fire damage.
Halved 2, 3.
Oh, smart. Oh, I love it. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, so you like combat roll through the fire to the other side. Yeah, you jump through there and the surges sort of fall off, twitching into the fire and die. Oh, what a fantastic move. Excellent. I want to give you inspiration for that because that's fantastic.
Hey, thank you.
I also, by the way, a lot of you probably have inspiration from after action reports. Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Goobers.
Yeah, number 5 is the only one left, is going to go for Tattle. Or Vanston. Tattle or Vanston? I'm going to roll a d4, and if it's odd, it's Vanston. If it's even, it's Tattle. It's even, it's Tattle. Okay. That is an 18 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
This is gonna suck.
Literally, 4 points of piercing damage that attaches onto your neck and starts draining your blood. Over to you, Tam.
Wait, am I still... Oh god, I'm just down to my last hit point.
Down to your last hit point. Ooh. This is not going to rest for a night.
Tassel is going to take a deep breath. Remember her druid training when a blood-sucking animal tries to latches onto you, and she's going to pull out her schemata, which is basically like a machete, and just sort of try and slice it off her.
Okay. Sure, roll me an attack roll.
Natural 20.
Fantastic. I mean, yeah, you're like, it's like a surgeon, just straight out, and yeah, you fling it into the fire, like straight over there, and it burns to a crisp. Combat over. Well done. You gain 225 experience points divided by 3, sadly.
225.
Which is 75 each.
Ah, you beat me to it.
So we don't retroactively get more experience points from before.
No. Otherwise, you'd get to the end of the quest and murder everyone else so that you could have all the experience.
Highlander rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only one of my characters would do that.
Yeah, so...
Although, oddly enough, it's not the mime.
So you're there, and there's only scraps left of Sal. How are you feeling?
Where's Sal? Did you see what happened?
Tassel basically runs out over to where Sal was, and then she sort of stumbles and collapses because she has only got 1 hit point left.
Oh shit.
And starts sobbing a bit.
Yeah, you're like openly bleeding from the neck from where that surge bit into you. And...
Might try. Actually, like both of the party members are wounded, right?
Yes, I have 5 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna see to Tattle then. I have 2 spell slots. I'm gonna use both of them, I suppose.
Okay.
Because don't think it's time to mess around.
Do you have a ranged heal option that we can save? Because I do also have a spell slot.
I have only touch heal.
Okay.
What is the
I've got
chances of you lot wanting a long rest?
Um,
I'm just thinking on a meta perspective, not in character.
hold on, let me look at my because I've only used the 1 hit dice, right? Which means I've still got
you have
another
2.
hit
You've
dice.
got 1 left. Yeah.
Yes. Which means I'd be okay to try and go a little bit further, but it's looking a little bit dicey.
Do we actually want to keep going?
We could always also just turn around and go back home.
That's quite possible. I was going to say, on a meta perspective, if you did take a long rest, that 7 days would be enough time for Andros' second character to turn up. Because it doesn't take 7 days to get to you. It takes less time than that to get to you from Airedale.
And I've just noticed the time, so
Yeah, it is also coming up to 10:30,
Yeah.
so it is an actually smart place if you did want to stop. We can probably press on a little bit if you do want to press on.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know what the odds are on that.
I think if those are the options, we should probably long rest.
Yeah. I mean, what are the penalties for long resting? Is it just a week of in-game time passes, or is it
It's a
something
week of
else?
in-game time. If you have to use rations, which you currently don't, you'd be spending those. That's it.
So no encounters or anything?
No encounters over the long rest. Well, sometimes if it's happening like mid-game session, there might be an encounter, one of them, but you're not going to be risking like 7 encounters and all that over there. There's always a chance those can be interrupted, but at the moment you're in a fairly comparatively safe area. So you're all right. If you've got longer time as well, like for a long rest, I presume you've got more time to actually set up like rudimentary defenses around you and that sort of thing.
Yeah, we can actually stealth the camp a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I reserve my right as a DM to throw an ogre at you if you start trying to long rest every 5 minutes. But when you're like drained and you've got literally in this case and you've got barely anything left, a long rest is still fine, and I'm not going to just immediately attack you because for the sake of it. I will say, like, arriving at a place and then long resting, which was suggested earlier, that's a really bad idea half the time, because then you are almost guaranteed to be attacked immediately.
Yeah, I think we should take a long rest then.
It'll give everyone else's characters is getting so much downtime.
Do we want to make a note of, or have Andros make a note of any items that would have been dropped that maybe should be kept?
Yeah, any items Sal had, I mean, you've got them. The body's not been removed.
I will probably take charge of bringing all that stuff back to the library, since I'm already associated with the library.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, if I make it back to town, take over running at the library, I guess.
Yeah. That's a whole new responsibility. Like you're already holding up most of the religious services of the town, and now you're the librarian as well. Yeah. In the end, it's all Vanston. Every shop, it's just running into the back. Like, hello, how can I help you?
Yeah, he's the nurse joy of this setting.
I'm going to try and sell one of the farmers on joining the clergy, so I've got...
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, so if you are thinking of turning this into a long rest, basically, I'll count 1 day has already been done, just because you've already done 1 night's rest. But that won't mechanically affect anyone else. So yeah, you can take a long rest up, heal up, get your energy back to face the road ahead, because it's only gonna get more dangerous, unfortunately. But yeah, I think we'll probably stop there then. I'll talk to Andros about their next character and see if they do want to join the quest, of course, because they'll be level 1, so they'll be more likely to die again. But yeah, we'll sort out a time for it, I'm sure, and get going for that. So I'm gonna hit the stop recording, and Nick the dickhead is gonna have to edit that. Nah, suck it.